Officer Adam O'Shea, the first person to take the witness stand this morning in court. He was off duty and working security on the night that Basil pushed Air National Guardsman Bill Sager down a flight of stairs. Sager later died from his injuries. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Dranch live outside the courthouse tonight with more on what happened today.
Late this afternoon, Keith, we heard from a bouncer who was working security inside Molly's Pub when Sager came flying down the stairs, landing feet away from this man. The bouncer walked over to Sager to try and help him, but the first person he saw running down the stairs was off-duty police officer Adam O'Shea. Suspended Buffalo police officer Adam O'Shea has received immunity and cannot be criminally prosecuted in connection to anything related to Molly's Pub. He testified in day 3 of Jeff Basil's murder trial. He saw Basil push Bill Sager down the stairs. Quote, "I could see he was injured," O'Shea testified. "I saw some blood from his nose." O'Shea said he wanted to move Sager outside. Quote, "I absolutely rushed to his side to help the victim," O'Shea testified. O'Shea was working security inside the bar the night Sager was pushed. He said he wanted to get Sager out of harm's way to avoid further attack from Basil. Considering, as O'Shea testified, quote, "Video shows Basil throwing a kick while Sager was sprawled out on the ground."
Don't buy the story that O'Shea may try to tell you that, well, we wanted to move him to a safer spot. We didn't want to keep him inside.
Defense attorney Joel Daniels grilled O'Shea about moving Sager, trying to show jurors O'Shea caused more harm to Sager by moving him, taking some of the burden off of Jeff Basil.
You don't move a guy like that. Regardless of what the medical is going to show, you don't move him. You get help right away, you call 911.
Daniels also grilled O'Shea about waiting 20 minutes to call 911.
Did time count? Was every second critical when you have an injury like this? It sure was, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. He had a life-threatening skull fracture.
O'Shea said his main concern was Sager and that he instructed another off-duty Buffalo police officer, Rob Eloff, to call 911. Eloff was also working security at the bar. O'Shea said he didn't know Eloff had waited so long to call. He said they were outside the bar with Sager within seconds of the fall. Quote, "That's absolutely what I was trained to do," O'Shea testified. Quote, "I immediately told them to call 911. I wanted to attend to Mr. Sager." Prior to the push and fall, the bouncer testified there was some sort of a confrontation and commotion at the top of the stairs between Sager, Eloff, Basil, and O'Shea. So what that confrontation actually was still is unknown to this day, but we did hear about some testimony from one of the bartenders this afternoon about what happened prior to the push and fall. We also heard from experts about where Sager was standing at the top of the stairs. You'll hear all of that coming up tonight at 7 Eyewitness News at 6. We're live downtown tonight at Dranch, 7 Eyewitness News.